Hey everybody, it's Sleeve, and this evening I am in Pine Hill, New Jersey. Area I know well because my grandparents on my dad's side of the family used to live here before they passed away. And so I know this area very well. I've been all done this area all throughout my childhood. And, back, I guess, maybe late 80s, early 90s, I'm trying to remember when. If you live in this area, you probably remember. The 5 Points Grill, a little bar here in this area, was torn down to make way for a Wawa. Back then when they were building those novelty stores, not the new super Wawas. Well, progress has once again run its course, and just a couple of blocks up the road, over in Ariel, next town over, they built a super Wawa, so this now was a Wawa. Closed down about a month ago. And so I haven't had a chance to check this place out. In fact, a couple times I've been here, there's been cars parked here, or cop cars parked here once. I was like, I'm not going to, look suspicious, obviously. But let's see if we have a shot at taking a look inside. What do you say? And this place has a fairly sizable parking lot. In fact, this, where we're at here, used to be a used car lot here called Pine Valley Motors, but they since have moved quite a ways. So I'd wondered if Wawa had planned on expanding and building a super Wawa here. That would be what I would think. You know what? I'm just gonna sit here. Again, we have busy Ariel Road, but I think this makes a perfect thumbnail photo. But yep, closed Thursday, November 16th. So today is December 14th. So yeah, it's been 4 weeks. You still see the label scar, but I don't know if we're going to see much in here. Of course, this received one of the most recent remodels, as you can plainly see here. I can just, there we go. And the only classic Wawa attribute are then the fact that the cashier, pardon me, is in the middle there, and the deli counter is off to the side. Is the classic Wawa tiled floor, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, my guess is that at one time had different front entrance, but when they remodeled here, they changed it up. Obviously, they blacked out the windows so you couldn't see. And again, this is one of the older Wawas, so there's no public restroom. But of course, except for the car side delivery is here. Little, numbers on all the, I don't know what you call dividers there. And it still has power, so don't think of anything stupid, folks. I know you won't, but somebody will, and will get blamed for it. You can see where they modified the deli counter. They make room for the touch screens.
I was at Wawa's. I wanted to order a sandwich. You press a little touch tone keypad, all right? You just touch that, and the sandwich comes at you. Touch this, touch this, touch this. Go pay the cashier. There's your sandwich. It's amazing.
And you can also see how they modified them so it was more of a sandwich shop and not a deli counter like it used to be. See, when I was a kid, Wawa was about being more like a convenience store slash deli, much like Heritage still is. For those of you in the local area, you know what Heritage is. They and Wawa were up and coming stores around the same time, but Wawa kind of pretty much rendered them obsolete or even ineffective. And Wawa has become the supreme store. And someone left either their Mountain Dew or their Mountain Whiz. But yeah, Wawa has killed off a lot of other convenience store chains in this area. When I was a kid, I remember Cumberland Farms. Those of you from New England are probably familiar with them. But alas, they exited New Jersey, I believe in the early 2000s. The last time I saw Cumberland Farms was about maybe 06 or 07. And then, of course, 7-Eleven has had a minimal existence in New Jersey, if that. And yep, you see, looks like nothing doing back here, but if they need to go repair anything, they could. And again, still has power, so don't do something stupid. Now, as of recent, the past decade or so, seems that Royal Farms has tried to move in on Wawa's turf. Oh yeah, no loitering. This is probably where the payphone used to be, or it was over here. Yes, folks, you actually had to get out of your car and use a phone on the wall. But honestly, outside of Royal Farms Chicken, they really don't do much else that's really enjoyable. Their subs are lousy. I prefer Wawa's hoagies, definitely. And their hot dogs and their hamburgers are kind of best way I can say, kind of phoned in, whereas even Wawa's hot dogs are pretty darn good, and their burgers. And you know, I tried their pizza, and yeah, I know some people complained, said, it's greasy. It isn't, I didn't ask how did it look, how did it feel, how did it taste. It tastes pretty good, and really, that's the main thing, folks. We're not talking about whether or not. Ooh, got a shelf, got some milk crates. Got some coffee cups, and someone tried to sneak in outside product. It's kind of interesting. But to be honest with you folks, Wawa is banking on, two-income families. They're kind of stressed and whatnot. They're getting home from work and stopping off at Wawa to fill the tank and grab a gallon of milk, and well, hey, instead of making something, they can grab a pizza and bring that home. And that's the world we live in. So I think they're banking on that. Obviously, it's changing times, and they're changing with the times, and that's really what's keeping Wawa as successful as they are, even if it means that we lose these novelty stores that we grew up with here in the East Coast, Mid-Atlantic states. Well, back to the car. Well, that ought to do it for us here at the Pine Hill Was a Wawa. And folks, again, as always, like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, tell a friend. Check out my merch. Check out the abandoned locations, recently closed locations in your area. You never know what you might find. Have a great day, and I will see you on the next video. Bye for now. I can't believe I got in this place.